voices inside my head, see voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog. We fighting above the law.
Somebody's been hacked. Yeah! Girl! Hacker! Hacker! Yeah! Subscribe to Prairie Boy! Yeah!
Hello. I have to get a sweater. I'm freezing. Let me find the chat. Hello, everybody. Hello. We are slowing the chat down more, so it will be to 120 seconds, whatever. That helps the mods a lot better and helps me be able to see the comments a lot better. And mods, you know I love you. Please only delete nasty comments. Let people have their open opinion. I know you try to have not talking about other creators. It doesn't really work here, although we should try. But when I'm talking about other people, it's kind of hard to tell the chat not to talk about them, you know? So usually it's been pretty good in here. So just be mindful what you're blocking, please. And thank you, because then I have to go through and try and find people that are sending me screenshots of things that are blocked and they didn't know why. And some of it, I don't even know why. And it doesn't say who deleted or blocked. I dropped my ponytail and I can't find it. But so anyways, it's like less for me to do if we just be mindful what we're deleting and blocking. Please and thank you. I'm sorry to even bring it up, but you know, I mean, I trust your guys' judgments for the most part. I think it's from the chat jumping half the time or whatnot. Hey, Daylin. Hey, Taco Tuesday. Broken Dishes. Mama Linda's going to be up here soon, and my dad's going to join. Hey, Leather and Lace. Thank you, Cotton Candy Boobs. Hey, Patricia. I'm freezing, so I'm like struggling here trying to put this sweater on. I know I turn the heat down and then I take a shower. And usually I turn the heat up and wait a little while and then take a shower. Because I'm just teeny tiny.
Yes, you are.
So. A lot of you have been sending me things. People talking shit, do what they do. But I was talking to Mr. here and I have an idea. I don't want to use the streams because I have some serious shit to bring you guys. It's serious. I don't want to make a mockery of when I'm talking about summer and trying to actually do work and bring you guys information that I've been working on and looking at and reading and all that. So the drama part of it, I think would be better off if I just do like in the mornings with coffee during the week when he's at work, carry on the coffee tradition and do like a hot topics kind of segment. Because we all love the gossip. We all love the drama, right? There really is no escaping it. But I don't want to have it mixed in with like actual, work, facts, research, and all of that, if that makes sense. But I have lots of shit that I want to say, and I think I should be able to vent it out. But I want to keep it separate. So I'm thinking like a hot topics, like 2 or 3 times a week with coffee in the morning during the week. Kind of take over from Wendy Williams. How you doing? And we'll just gossip for an hour or something with coffee. That's how I'm more comfortable. So like, you know, the Trash and Trisha and all of these people, I know you guys send me mad stuff and you want me to say something, because unfortunately there's lies going around, especially now with like my $40,000 teeth that's being for some reason talked about again today.
40, Jesus.
Yeah, so things like that aren't even really worth me addressing, but I know some of you are reaching out and you want me to address them. And I think that's fair, because you do watch me and you do support me, but I want to keep it separate. So that's what we'll do. And I'm going to do the first one tomorrow. We'll make an hour coffee and hot topics hour. That's what we'll do. So that way we're keeping it separate. Yeah. So tonight, okay, first of all, I want to start, I guess, with saying, I tried to call Ronnie Lawson again today, and I was told, oh, he's not in right now. I was like, okay, ma'am, for 8 months, literally 8 months, I have tried to get a hold of Ronnie Lawson personally. And so she was like, oh, you just leave him a message and he'll get back to you. I'm like, I've been leaving the messages for 8 months. I've been leaving messages. So is there another number I should be calling him on or what? And then I was like, maybe I should just be calling the head detective on the case, because I have spoken with him before and I completely forgot about that. So then I was like, never mind, can you please just direct me to the head detective on the case, because he actually talks to me. So I got transferred to him today, and he took my call again, and we were talking about a few things. And like he said, this is very much an open investigation. They don't have, like, it's not cold, you know, they have things. And I was like, okay, now my question for you then, Mr. Pruitt, or Detective Pruitt, sorry, is the head detective on the Wells case. I said, I've been sending everything to TBI. Should I be sending it to you guys as well? You know, or, you know, does TBI pass it along to you? I didn't really know, how does it work? Are they separate? You know, and I was like, because I think there's things, you know, if TBI isn't sharing, I want to send that to you guys as well. How does that work? And he was like, just so you know, and this is for everyone, if you guys send in tips that are of substance, it will not only go to the head agent, Hannah, but it will also make its way to Detective Pruitt and his team, so the head detective on the team. So they are sharing the information. Some of you can say, oh, that's a stupid question. Why did you even ask that? It's because I honestly, clearly, I didn't know. Because I was going to say, I have a phone call I want to send you guys, you know. So I wasn't really sure how that worked. So, and so he goes, nope, if it has any substance, it does. It goes to the head agent, Hannah, and if it makes it there, it goes to the head detective on the case, through Hawkins County, Rogersville, Detective Pruitt. And so then I was like, okay, because I sent them a call. I want to make sure, I want you guys to hear this call as well, now that Don's in jail. And he was like, yes. And he was like, Cher, I can't like tell you, because it's an open investigation. I can't tell you what I've received from them, what I have, what I don't have. I can't tell you any of that. And I was like, no, that's totally understandable. And then I asked him too, I was like, is this okay if I share with my listeners? And he was like, yeah, you know, if you feel it's worth sharing, you can share it. He was like, I can't, what do you say? I can't make you tell your people that, but he was like, yeah, if you think it's, you know, if you want to share it, go ahead. And I do think that's helpful to know, because I didn't know that. So maybe there's one or two of you guys that weren't aware of that either. I got the feeling he knows exactly which call I'm talking about, because as soon as I brought it up, he was like, I can't confirm or deny that I have that call. But he said one thing when we were talking, I know he heard the phone call. Oh, he said, a call with your dad and your husband? And I was like, yeah, my husband was there, and it was a call with my dad. So he knows what call. So that call, I feel like, went to him, because he knew who was on the call without me saying anything. So I thought that was interesting to know that. And I was like, if I share it with people, maybe you'll get less people asking, or maybe no one's even asked that at all. So I'm not sure. It doesn't even matter if all of you knew that or not. I didn't, so I learned something new. Hopefully one or two of you did. as well. So I really do, I find that interesting. And then the other thing I wanted to go over with is a lot of the lies that are going around, of which it's so stupid. It was good questions. Thank you. See, I can't look at chat and then I forget what I was going to say. What did I just say? What was I saying? You didn't know that either? Yeah. Oh, hi, Lulu. Yeah, no, I didn't know that either. Oh, so the other thing going around the lies is that okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, shoot, now I forget what I was gonna say.
Lies going around.
The lies. Oh, the lies of, oh shoot, it was gonna be, I don't think I should, hold on. Is this the call where you said it reminded you of Casey Anthony? Yes, absolutely. For me, would you say there's motive there? Like, hell yeah, there is motive there. Yeah, definitely. That's the call of Casey Anthony. And that's the first thing where they have told me, like, maybe you shouldn't play it. Oh, now I remember. The lies going around from certain people, which I'm not going to name tonight because I'll save that for the gossipy hour coffee, which will be tomorrow. The bullshit about like I'm going to be present too. I'm one of the main suspects. That's what the bitch said. I'm one of the main suspects and blah blah blah. I talked it on. I'm a suspect. That's why I ran off to Canada. You guys have to use your heads here. I've been telling TBI everything that I think is something big. I send into TBI, and my exact conversations, which I've had multiple with of TBI, is if you want anything from me, and I'm going to tell you right now, I am 99.9% sure that our phone lines have been tapped during this, because I mean, there's weird shit happening. But it would be dumb not to tap Candace and Dawn's phone lines at this point, right? But anyways, yes, this is the shit they say, that because I have spoken to or gotten so close to Dawn that I'm top suspect, and I'm a suspect. And, you know, this person has family that's cops in Tennessee and telling her that I have interfered with the case and that I am a suspect. Going to tell you right now, just spoke again to Pruitt, the head detective on the case, who says we don't say anything to anyone. Oh, and also Pruitt says if there is any law enforcement that's working anywhere in Tennessee that is actually being a mole for the likes of you or being a mole, period, congratulations, they are going to be looked into. They're going to be looking for that, and they're going to lose their career now. So I'm glad you have bragged about that all over YouTube. Congratulations on that. Okay, I'm steering off the track, so I want to save that for Gossip Channel. But anyway, I want you to bring it back to, I have multiple times called in. I can prove that. Emails, calls, all of it, right? They told me, and when it got really dicey, when Don dropped his mask, and it got like really, I was like, okay, this is a lot now. The head agent, Hannah, and I had a conversation, and I said, Hannah, what do I do from here? Hey, Mallory. Hey, Carrie. I got to focus or I'll get off tracks. What do I do from here? Now that there is large amounts of money being talked about, and now that there is large amounts of drugs being talked about, and Don actually saying, well, if my kid is trafficked, I'd rather she's just dead, because who would want her to live after that, right? Like, talk like that. I got scared and concerned that maybe we shouldn't be talking to these people. And so hubby right there, and this was all documented and recorded too, Hannah said, I said to her, should I be stepping back? Should I be having conversations with these people? Or would you guys like me to keep them talking? Like, what do I do from here? Because I do not want to interfere. I do not want to hurt the case. I started this to be helpful. And she said, absolutely, we understand that. And she said, are you comfortable? I said, I was until today. And she was like, okay, well, if you are not comfortable, don't talk to him. Just end conversations. And if you want to change your phone number, change your phone number. And I was like, okay. I was like, maybe after I calm down today, maybe I'll be more comfortable. But today, is very triggering and whatever. And she said, oh, absolutely. And within that same call, before I hung up, I said, well, if I'm being helpful here, I'm going to continue conversations with them. And her exact words are, as long as you are comfortable, Cher, keep them talking. Right, babe?
Yep.
So when you're told something like that from the head agent of TBI on the case like that, I'm thinking, okay, I'm doing something good. I'm helping. Or that was her chance to kindly, and she didn't even have to kindly tell me to step out, step away, stop communication. She could have just said, that's it. Like, we can get you for interfering, blah, 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 blah. Step away, stop communication. Like, she didn't have to put it kindly at all. But that was her chance to put it kindly to me, to say, just step back, let us handle this. Instead, she said, as long as you are comfortable, keep them talking. Does that sound to you as if they think that Don and Candace are innocent?
Not so much.
No, not at all. And I didn't even think about until recently. But I'm sitting here one day and I'm like, she literally told me that as long as I'm comfortable, keep them talking. The only way you want to do that, and I even said, like, I'll step back. But you know what she said to me? Our conversation was, Cher, Don really trusts you. There's something about you he really trusts. Even when you piss him off, he talks to you. She told me, as long as you're comfortable, keep him talking. Now, hello, red flag. That should have been red flag right there. Why? Why keep them talking? If they're innocent and the parents aren't involved and, we shouldn't be looking there. That was her chance to say, you know what? Nope, step back, whatever, Shan, my love.
What's up, Chad?
Chan. So that gets me thinking yet again, right? And guess, I did write Don. Don will be getting a letter, and in text messages and everything, what did Don tell me? Should he go to jail during any of this?
So make sure you write him.
Make sure I write him. He might not remember my address, so to make sure I write him, because he will be waiting to hear from me. And I made that promise from our very first conversation, didn't I, babe? I said, it doesn't matter if you're guilty or innocent, Don. I want you to do the right thing. But no matter what, let's say you confess you're guilty, you done something to your daughter, I will still write to you. I will still be a good human to you, and I will still have contact with you. I hope you do what's right, though. Now, people might think, oh, why would you say that, Cher? You're saying if he's confessing and guilty, why would you? Well, for one, that knows that's true, and I would. I want to know where Summer is, but that's not the only thing I want to know. That's not the only thing that me, myself, needs answers on. If Don and Candace are guilty of something or have any role in this, yes, I want her to come home, and being a bitch and turning my back on him isn't going to make him. The reason Don keeps coming back and talking to me no matter what is because he knows what my dad's been through, and he knows that I am a forgiving person, and that, like, I made that promise to him. I will have contact with you. Just do the right thing. And I think he knows, because he actually brought it up not too long before he got arrested. He knows. He was like, you are a real friend. He knows that I'll probably be one of the only people around him should this all be solved one day and the answers are out there. And that's because, oh, thank you. Well, Candace talk to you. She talks to me when she wants to. I'm not even sure. It's very likely she could reach out to me again. I'm not sure. But now the reason I say I will have contact, and that is the truth, I will, and which keeps him talking and have that level of trust for me that I don't think he has for anyone else, because he's told me he doesn't fully trust Benny, didn't he? And he's told me he very much questions Cam and Allie's motives. So that's not trust. I'm sure he's talked a lot of shit about me to them too, but I can sense he doesn't trust his circle. He doesn't even trust his own wife. But anyways, for me, this isn't just about finding Summer. Because of my upbringing and what I've been through in my past, I want to know why. I need to know if he's involved. Why did he do this? Why and how could he do this to his children, to his beautiful daughter? I need to know these things for, like, I don't know. I am very nosy, or whatever you want to call it, but I need to try and understand it for my own reasoning too. Like, I want to know why. I need to know more. So should Summer be found, I'm still going to be in contact with Don to try and figure out what the fuck and what could make him act this way and do these things. And because I'll never get those answers from my mom, and I wonder all of these things for my own situation. And so I hope this makes sense to at least like one or two of you. My teeth are getting loose. But I need to know more. I need to know why. And so I will be there when everybody else turns their back and has the content that they need, or when the answers are found. Are they involved? Are they not? Is it someone else? When Summer's case is all said and done, I'm still going to talk to Donald. And I hope I can bring people more answers. I hope that one day he will have the answers, because I don't even think he knows it for himself. What people aren't realizing is these people, I see you, Mama, 1 minute. These people were born into this. This is generational of toxicity and abuse and sexual abuse and darkness. This is something Dawn was born into. This is something Candace was born into. Should Candace want a friend, I'm there for her as well, just the same. Because again, I don't honestly think that they could control their outcome, if that makes any sense at all to you guys. They weren't programmed properly from birth on. Generations. I'm talking generations. We know grandma's brothers. Like this goes back at least 2 or 3 generations we know of on the line. Mama.
What up?
So, okay, will you hop on StreamYards with your phone, babe?
How y'all doing out there?
Doing good. We're gonna switch.
I must be high.
What?
I said I'm waiting for him to answer me. I must be high.
Oh, he's not on here yet. Yep. Sure, they can only accept postcards, inmates, prison numbers, and names. Yep. Oh, trust me, I've been writing inmates for years. Yeah.
That's they just get different rules now. They gotta, like for Brendan, they have to copy everything because they were getting drugs in on it. So it's different. They got to go to one place, then they copy it, then they send it to another.
Hey, Becca.
So, there's Becca Chu. Hey, Shar. I can never say your name, but I love you. Hope you're feeling better, dear.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Cher, how are you doing? Mr. Cher, Mark, aka Prairie Boy 77 or Batman. The Beard of Reason.
Thank you, Shuby Mom.
Shuby Mom, thank you.
Hi, Mountain.
I hope you're okay.
I'm so happy Mountain Girl's back doing her thing. She's a
I know,
person.
Mountain Girl. And by the way, you made me very hungry with your posts. I think on Saturday night we're gonna try that chicken nacho thing you posted. We'll cook that live.
I'm a very big
try that. We'd really love to have you on sometime, Mountain Girl.
Yeah, I'd like to have her on too, see, because I'm going to be doing these weekly things where I'm going back to interviewing people like I used to. So
I've
am
seen your
looking
trailer or whatnot today. It was,
yeah, I'm looking for some people. So don't be surprised if you get me in your email.
oh, you know, we're there anytime. Yep.
Yeah, because I got to get back to what I was doing.
You know, my dad will too, but
Yeah.
there's no talking about we are working on something. So
I'm not, you know
I've been
me.
telling, because I know Jay wants my dad on too, but we're not talking about his past yet. We're waiting because we're actually going to make it into a really good like series or documentary for him, and he's super excited.
Hell yes, hell yeah. I'd like to have him on to know how he's been doing since, like what made him, you know, decide to be out this time and what he wants to do with his time here. See, that's what I'm all about, supporting supporters and creators, and I'm getting right back into it. So
that's good. It's really good. I need to get onto YouTubing more because like
you do a lot.
I get in these funks of not wanting to do it because people make me mad, and then I want to get on here and I just want to cut throat, and I'm like, I can't do that. But now I made a way. I'm going to have my gossip hour with coffee like 3 times a week, and I'll just vent it out there, and I'll keep it separate from.
See, that's what it is. You don't get it out. You can't get it out. It stays built up. Then you get mad and you're like, fuck it all, you know?
Yeah. I need my therapy too. I need to be able to vent it out and tell the truth in my side of things.
Well, yeah. When I say, hey, I want to know about you, actually, I just want you to tell me about you. So I don't have to think about me. So it's therapy for me too.
Okay, so you guys, what I want to do is I want to pull up, we're going to start with, we're going to introduce my dad to Reverend Donna's Summer Wells readings tonight. Which one do you guys think we should start with? I don't want to go back to the Daybell. He doesn't know the Daybell case or anything, so I don't want to really go back to that. I had a conversation. That's why I was late. I called Linda real quick, and then I called my dad. And I kind of explained, and he's really excited. He was like, I'd love to get on a call with Reverend Donna at some time.
Yeah. But I wouldn't go to the one that's confusing. I mean, I would just go, why don't you not even do Summer Wells? Why don't you do, because
no, he's into the Summer Wells now. He goes to bed thinking about her. He wakes up thinking about her, and that's what we just discussed. And it's already in my description. Like, that's why I want to go over, because I'm going to be showing some text messages and stuff between me and Reverend Donna. So if I did anyone else, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Hey, Squids, the 2-parter on Sweetie Pie Lowe's channel at the beginning. Yeah, I think so. Not going back to the Daybell, because that will just add on more.
Yeah.
Since he can only listen and not see.
Too confusing. Yeah, it will be too confusing.
Yeah.
And he's really into summer, and he knows so much about the games and how Don is, and he's got a good perspective of that in the family life. That would be kind of interesting, to see what he thinks. I'm for it myself. I believe that woman is a godsend to the world. I just truly cannot believe how accurate she's been and what she says, and you can tell it's from her heart and she feels it, and I just truly believe in her.
I want to show you guys.
Yeah, she is.
So I'm going to show you guys. This goes back here. Hold on, let me see here. Sometimes when I see my purple hair on the camera, I'm like, I look like Bozo the Clown.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shh. You should pat her on the butt every time she says something naughty there, Mark.
But then I'll just always say naughty things.
I was going to say that might be a pleasurable thing here. We just don't know.
Okay, so we got, you're lucky my dad's not up here. Okay, so we got so I talked to Reverend Donna a lot. Now, she sent me something.
The maps.
There is one thing she circled. Remember how she keeps bringing up carousel, the carousel? Yes. Now I want to, you guys, I have so much stuff. I don't even know where. Look at my teeth.
She does say there's a carousel down further from that.
Well, she found, hold on, let me find that. Okay, gosh, see.
Can't you just put a search in your phone and find it? No, it won't bring it up.
No, because it's a picture.
Oh,
It's circled, and no, we send too much stuff that even if I put the date on, it's going to come back with 100 things. Like, look at, like,
I don't know how do you keep up with the data on your phone?
I don't, and that's why I tell you guys, I don't even know how to make this make sense, but I'm discussing, and I have to have people that will do it with me, or I'll never stay awake through it. But I was talking about doing like a all-nighter through the weekend of just going through everything that I've talked about with her, and then playing her readings back, and Dawn's interviews. Like, we almost have to kind of do that and try to interject things,
what we've already know, and what we were seeing, because hindsight's 2020. And it's funny that some of the things she says, it's like boom, bam, they were there. Okay,
where's that carousel? Okay, look at this. So okay, hold on. Now, where's the freaking carousel she circled? Yes, I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, screenshot. Look, you guys, I'm gonna show all of this. It's okay. I am gonna show you guys all that. This is all stuff she knows and is giving me permission to share with y'all. Oh, there. Okay, there it is. No, that's the chemical. Okay, so it's gonna be right away. Oh, you know that chemical place that just blew up now has a lawsuit on them.
Oh, wow.
Where? Okay, so it was right around that Eastman thing.
Besides this, we all know you're not going to put something on the screen that you want to hide.
You're
not dumb, right? Let them think what they want, but you're not dumb for sure.
Huh, hold on. Okay, well, I'll try to. Was it with the Eastman thing? You guys see, there's just so much shit. Like, there's not shit, but
I like.
Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. Okay. So the chemical. I'm not sure if you guys can see this good. So that's named the Eastman Chemical Company, and you see the CEO of. You see that? What the group name is?
Stephen Goslet.
Yep. Okay. CEO of Carousel Group and Maxim Bet. So he's CEO at Eastman Chemical, CEO of Carousel Group, and she circled that in red and sent me that.
It doesn't necessarily mean a carousel, then it means that it's the name of something.
Right, exactly how, that's exactly how Reverend Donna works. It doesn't, if she says, it could just like this, exactly. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a carousel. It could be the name of the group,
Wow.
So that's something that, I like the way
I had Jinxie, you remember Jinxie from my group, look up Eastman Company, and she came up with the CEO's pictures and all that other stuff, but I was like, well, they're so far into it, they're not going to want to look at any of that stuff. So I can get that information for you tomorrow.
Sweet.
Everything. It's all, I mean, she's a genealogist, so she really she can find people and their roots and everything about them right away. She's so good. She was she's the one that discovered the forged papers and the Tiger King thing. She's very, very, very smart.
Where's the get the desktop site? I'll be right back in here. Hold on.